Welcome to the Lubtala Astrology 101, ang iyong mabilis at malinaw na guide para mas maintindihan ang mundo ng mga planeta at bituin. Sa loob ng 10 minuto, bibigyan kita ng practical tips at key insights para mas maintindihan mo kung ano talaga ang astrology at paano mo ito magagamit sa buhay mo. Tara, simulan natin ang journey mo to astrological mastery one step at a time.
The purpose of this webinar is to make yourself familiar, with the terms, no? Kasi astrology has more than 2,000 years, of history, no? So throughout that centuries, no, astrology has grown, from simple systems into a very complex, system of knowledge. So ang gagawin natin is we will try to discuss, or define these words so that eventually, when the time comes that you will be studying these deeper aspects of astrology, alam mo na. So parang pag alam mo na yung syntax, what's the symbol, what's the shortest way of saying it, kung mapapansin ninyo, astrological sentences, are similar to what we do, in our day-to-day conversation, may subject, may verb, may noun, may pronoun. So astrology is actually, making astrological statements or predictions or delineations, is the same thing. Kaya very important yung ating vocabulary. Yan, kaya itong ating topic nga is tala o salita or words related to the study of astrology. Basically, philosophy, which is the search, for the truth, is not different, from the goal, of astrologers, which is to discover the truth, about a person's faith, or let's say direction in life. Astrology is a specific way, of discovering the truth, of our being. Sige, and this is one statement, from Plato. Human behavior flows from the three main sources, which are desire, emotion, and knowledge. So if this statement actually, as I've said earlier, simple statements, parang the same thing din yan sa paggawa ng astrological delineation. So if you will convert this into an astrological statement, for example, itong desire has something to do with the planet Mars. Itong emotion has something to do with the moon. And knowledge with Mercury. So, astrologically speaking, na-configure mo na, kung saan or which planet, we are going to look. So, parang na-discover na natin yung, let's say, rational why a certain person behaves that way. Kasi alam na natin kung saan nanggagaling. For example, Mars is in the 12th house. So yung Mars niya, hindi niya he cannot fight, kahit gusto niya let's say to fight for something, kaya lang in the 12th house, so may hindrance, so this can come out as something negative, okay, so the same thing with other factors, the moon, moon is in the 9th house, so moon is emotions, so kumbaga when we are looking at the chart, and that person has the moon in the 9th house, ano importante sa kanya, it's not the material things, what is important is what the 9th house would signify. So that's just an example. Or knowledge. Where is Mercury in your chart? So something like that. Wherever this three components which dictates human behavior. So alam na natin. Parang we can see in the chart the motives, the goal of a person. And then we can understand or even help that person. Okay, so this is a basic concept from Plato that we can apply in astrology, and vice versa. So I would also like to share with you, this is my certificate on medieval astrology that I got from the school of Robert Soler, itong 2004. So I'm not showing this to brag about it. My point is actually in this period wherein everything seems to be available in the internet. It's still different when you get your information from people who have studied these systems for a long period of time. So especially itong medieval astrology, hindi pwedeng nag-aral ka lang ng isang buwan, 2 buwan, even 2 taon, hindi rin. Kasi itong medieval astrology is a very complex system at kasama dito yung mindset, yung worldview ng medieval astrologer, which is very different from what we have right now. I would encourage everyone who is an astrology enthusiast to study astrology systematically. So there are many ways. Definitely, we can start from the books. Pero with regards to techniques, yung complexities, specific applications, especially sa forecasting, we need to do it more formally by studying under a respected teacher or a respected school. Okay. These are Filipino astrologers' goals to present astrology that is relevant to the current times, to demystify astrology by dissociating it with different systems, not for anything, pero para lang klaro, kasi astrology has been mixed with different kinds of practices, kaya ang goal ko is actually to talk about pure astrology. It means that kasi, for example, yung the study of crystals, although astrology is associated, certain signs are associated with crystals, hindi na to astrology. There's no problem if you want to study crystals, that's fine, pero hindi siya astrology. So there are many other topics, such as, for example, magic. You can study magic if you want. Certain schools of magic applies astrology, but astrology is beyond that. Actually, if you will study more, astrology is at the very heart of every other mystical or occult tradition. Astrology is beyond all of this. Okay, so you can study astrology on its own. Napakadaming pwedeng pag-aralan. In the previous Astro Chat, I mentioned that one of the things that I like about medieval astrology is that dito, hindi ko yung magaling. Hindi yung astrologer ang magaling. The system itself works. So kumbaga, it's just a matter of you combining these techniques. I think some of you have read that. But I'm saying na it's because the system works. It's not because ako magaling. So I would also like to emphasize that, especially to the new ones, na when you study medieval or traditional astrology, parang one of the goals is actually to at least de-emphasize the ego. Okay, and for scientific-minded individuals naman, I have been making these predictions, especially on the weather, to show that astrology works. Ito yung goal, among the goals of Filipino astrologer. And most importantly, itong opening na discussion about a certain code of ethics. So madami na tayong na-discuss about that. Nasa FB page din naman natin siguro. Pero this is just the beginning. So actually, as I open the discussion sa ating meron tayong FB group, meron tayong FB page, since we've opened the topic, madami rin na tayo nakita or narinig or may nagsabik nga ng feedbacks about this. So I think ang dami po talagang pwedeng pag-usapan. Kasi sometimes, even if a person believes in that certain code of ethics, yung practice hindi. Minsan, it takes somebody else to tell you na what you're doing is actually something unethical, or can lead to something unethical. Kaya ako, I'm not saying naman na I'm 100% ethical. I'm just saying na let's discuss this, kasi nakaligtaan ito in the recent years. And the one reason naman why we are emphasizing this is because we believe that astrology is actually a spiritual science. So ayan, that's one thing that we can discuss later on.